Alrighty, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Nurse Matt with Outdoor Candy. Today I'm going to show you another modification I made to throwing the big cast net that I have here, the 10-foot cast net. We've been experiencing a lot of heavy wind in St. Pete lately for fishing, and unfortunately it's made throwing the cast net with the content that I created a while back with that technique a little bit more challenging with this wind. So I had to modify the modification. So couple little nuances here and there, and this was a little bit better of a technique when we have a little bit more wind, or for that matter, a high wind day. Again, we're going to start out with just putting the neoprene wristband around your wrist, like so. Okay. And about a foot and a half, I'm just going to coil the lead line like I did before. Like so. All right, and then we're going to grab the horn, and next thing you want to do, once you have a line in your hand, you want to make sure, or even beforehand, you want to make sure that the net is free of obstruction, which I did earlier. I'm going to stretch it out. Keep in mind, it's a 10-foot net, big net. I'm gonna stretch it out. And then what I'm gonna do is, when you have the swivel and the horn lining up here, okay, it's all stretched out, swivel and the horn are lining up here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab about 6 inches down from it, like so. I'm just gonna wrap my hand around like that. And then I'm gonna do the same thing all the way down. Okay, I'm gonna show you here. I'm going to take another section of it like so, about 2 to 3 feet. I'm going to wrap it under like that. And again, do the same thing. Now I'm 6'2", just to give you some idea of how long or how much slack I'm doing and where I'm choking up on it. Another 2 to 3 feet, wrapping it under. This is where I modified a little bit. So the net is free at the bottom. Okay, and we're just making sure, so I'm undoing it just to verify. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a small section of the net and throw it over my shoulder of the arm that's holding the bulk of the net. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the lower part where the lead is and wrap it around the opposite leg, like so. And I'm going to take most of it, like 2/3 of it, and wrap it around the leg. Okay. All right. And that's about 2/3 right there. And then I'm going to take my non-dominant hand, the one that's not holding anything, take my pinky, I'm going to wrap it around the lead. I'm going to take these 2 fingers and grab that section of net that I just threw over my leg. And then I'm going to do a couple of swings to make sure everything's in sync, like so, and then we're going to launch it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. We're looking for a perfect circle. All right. So here we go. 1, 2, and it's windy. And 3. 2, 3. There you go. And there's your circle. This is a very short area that we're working with, so I didn't want to launch it too far and break something. But the net did open. The last thing you want to let go of is your pinky finger. That's what you want to let go last when you're throwing the net out there to get that perfect circle. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe. Like I said, this is just a modification of the content that I put out a while back about throwing a cast net. It's still, the original content that I put out is still great for throwing that cast net. This just works a little bit better because you're choking up on a lot of the net if you get a higher wind day, which we had today, and it still allows you to throw a large net into heavy wind with just a few modifications that I made to the original. And it works great. And as you see, there it is. All right, thank you. We'll see you guys soon.